Hello everyone, Callahan Welsh here, waiting for my night class here at Wake Tech Community College, pursuing my higher education for health and fitness science. We'll see how much healthiness I get into. Anyways, just wanted to talk a little bit about this whole racism issue. It's just daunting to me that as the human race, we have brains and we're not utilizing them. Since understanding this whole religion thing and about God creating the world and different religions, different views, different styles, I can only imagine that life would be boring if it was all one race. For example, I'm a saltwater enthusiast, and with saltwater, it's amazing to me the different colors that are out there that we get to enjoy as saltwater enthusiasts, or if you go diving, I'm a scuba diver as well. Anything to do with the ocean. But my example, I digress, my example of the different shrimps I had inside my tank, although they were different colors, they were still working together in a symbiotic relationship in order to have a healthy environment. And it's so disappointing to know that we as a human race, fear each other for the color of our skin. Skin! That's all it is skin. Let me ask you this. If I were to remove all my white skin off this body and place it here in this empty chair, would you discriminate against me as a human being or my white skin that's sitting there? What I'm trying to get at is it comes down to the individual and their heart and their mind of the influences they get, whether negative or positive, and the education they get of hatred from their parents, from anyone that they look up to and respect, cousins, friends, aunties, uncles, mostly parents. So now, what I think in my mind, and I'm sure plenty of you do, start chastising the parents for lack of education. Well, let's wait a minute and think about were they grown up with the same hatred for different races because their parents taught them how to hate, and then their parents before them. Now, I know most of it started with the white-skinned Europeans coming from Europe, Britain, coming over to America, which was the Native Americans' land. So I consider myself an immigrant. I'm a U.S. citizen, but I'm still an immigrant, and from past descendant of my white skin. Well, believe it or not, I am half Peruvian and half Irish, meaning my DNA comes from Wales, Ireland, and South America, Peru. But yet, because I wear this white skin in this lifetime, I will be judged, I will be stigmatized, and until I prove to the people around me the positive influences I give off, the laughter and smiles I can portray to the rest of the world, I just don't think we should be so quick, as we have brains more powerful than the animal kingdom, to understand that we can live life together. Smoke a bowl together. Smoke a fat joint together. Sit down and watch comedy together. Write funny stories together. Tell funny stories together. Do whatever it is to put a smile on each other's faces. Because this racism thing, if Dr. Martin Luther King was here today, or Gandhi, Buddha, whatever, iconic individual that has had a dream of racism being over, if they were here today, I'm sure you guys could agree that most definitely they would be embarrassed to know what we're doing to each other. If you believe in aliens, which I do, I believe there's other life forms out there. Look at us as a primitive race that still, till today, can't get along. Well, perhaps then we don't deserve to know the meaning of life. So as the human race, we're supposed to, I believe, we're supposed to get along with each other. And it's just a better time when you can respect another individual that enjoys your company just as much as you enjoy theirs. If they're a good person, just enjoy them while you can in this lifetime, because again, life is so short. Just yesterday I was graduating high school, and now I'm 32, going through menopause, and just trying to figure out, how am I going to survive in this world full of hatred? And it just sucks to know that there's a lot of individuals out there that come together, ISIS, for example, they are just radicals in the way they think to hurt other individuals. I've been to Iraq. Over there, the country, as much desert as there was, watching the sun rise and sunset over the Euphrates River are some sunsets I get to enjoy in this lifetime, because I had a round trip ticket from Iraq, thankfully. A lot of people won't get to experience it. My point being is that Iraq is beautiful. The Iraqi people are beautiful. Every single race and religion is or can be beautiful, but it's up to the individual in their heart and in their mind of whether or not they choose to be a hatred individual based on influences around them, or a loving, humble individual based on influences around him or her. So I just if this video can encourage one person, cool. I've done my good deed in this lifetime. And if it doesn't, no biggie. I just felt, as a combat veteran of the United States of America, that I'm entitled to educate, love, compassion, and understanding to the rest of the world. More so, I've been trying to bring laughters and smiles to the community, any community I go to, as a stand-up comedian nowadays. After a year and a half, thanks to some of my guiding individuals who have taught me from the beginning, they know who they are, have shown me that all the hardship going through in trying to become a comedian and write funny material has now paid off. And getting my name out there with a lot of higher echelon people, I guess you could say, is a positive thing in my life. And I just hope to continue bringing laughter and enjoyment to other people's lives. So again, long story short, enjoy each other with mutual respect for each other, no matter the color or origin of wherever they come from, and just enjoy life while you have it. Because once this body and mind is gone in the human organism flesh that we are, we're done. It's a whole new thing out there in spirit land. And please, guys, just continue, spread the spirit of aloha, of a culture that I grew up with. Very honored and blessed in this lifetime. And just show compassion for each other, okay? Enough with the violence. Just enough. Alright? All of you take care. Aloha from Angier, North Carolina.